Okay. Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, did you saw my mail to Walter?
no, I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just to let you know, well, it's not a new, no, that Mr. Sakata normally uses the weekends to think deeply, no?
Okay.
So he took he took like 36 hours to write the email, but he wrote the email finally.
Okay.
We spoke very late in my morning. I mean yesterday night.
Right.
And he sent the mail, and we spoke about that. So finally, I translate what he was writing in Spanish, and I sent the mail to Walter.
Okay.
And Walter replied that yes, Kevin Cody will provide incorporation of Aurora.
Okay.
No? So the doubts and the problems that Mr. Sakata has, they are the reasons that he understands, of course. And of course, we have to share, because he has, I mean, in your words, I think that you will say he has done a good job. In my words, I think that I will say, okay, he has made some tricks, because his proposition really, it's like some kind difficult, no, difficult for other people or
Right.
for any buyer, no.
Right.
So, but the point is that the company that was authorized to deal was Aurora. In his own, I mean, he maneuvered that. He was the one that made the presentation. So he said Aurora, 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 and so Aurora was the one that had the green light. Aurora is the bank account. Aurora is the Brinks account. Aurora is like related there. And then when everything comes after some weeks, no, who signs is Tradeco and signs in behalf of Mufaddal and Guillermo by HH&T or TQLMA.
Right.
And Aurora only participates, say, on one side, not completely. So I think that that's the bottom line. I have expressed very well what he needs, no, in 1 and 2.
I think I like it, and it's good. It's good. I think it has been, I was expecting that, and this is the right thing for him to be confident, because I think the good news is this, that, you know, the requirement of both the sides are being met. Okay. And that is very, very important, that we have worked hard with both the sides. Okay. And the requirement of both the sides are met. And we want to make sure that if there is only a PPM kind of a doubt in anybody's mind, it should be removed before we move forward with the transaction. So that is what is happening now, which is good.
Right. So at the end, everybody, I mean, this is both ways. Everybody needs to support Sakata.
Correct.
And Sakata needs the support of everybody. But I have been very firm in Mufaddal, and this is not to write on the mail, but I told Walter. I told yesterday there was not a discussion, but you of course you know, and you do that also. When you have to say something, you'll increase the sound of your voice. So I said to Mr. Sakata, Akira, you are not going to sign never with Aurora, never. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, they have failed.
And the architect of this transaction is Mufaddal.
Yes.
Not me. Okay, it's Mufaddal, because he has the relations, and I have helped. Okay, recently, but the architect is Mufaddal. So Mufaddal is the one that has brought the contract with Kevin Cody, with Tradeco, and now you have that, but you are not going to sign. I mean, I repeat that so that he can understand, because they're probably in his mind,
right?
If he believes or he wants, it's me, it's Confiance that has to sign with Aurora, and that I told him that's not going to happen. Okay, so I mean that was very, very firm from our side, and I told Walter that. and I do not put that in written because there's no need for that, but that's something that everybody knows, okay?
Yes,
so I'm
yes.
just commenting with you.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that's the story about Mr. Sakata.
Good. So I think we are moving forward with that, and the good news again is this, that and I made you part of the TQLMA, SAMS TQLMA Global Dubai group, because there was a lot of confusion happening between, and I was wasting a lot of time as a mailman, getting information from one end and, transferring to others. So I said, let's put everybody in one group. And then I have changed the scope of all the things now to a 15 billion US dollar project of re-engineering Lebanon. Okay. So that's what I did. And now I think everybody should be comfortably on board that, all right. And I had a clarification done about this SBLC situation, because, when I reviewed the whole thing myself, I sent a joint venture agreement and an LOI to these people that I'm not interested in SBLC, but I'm simply interested in a bridge finance so that we can conclude comfortably the bullion transactions, of Hong Kong as well as of Japan. Okay. So that is the reason for this, and the money doesn't have to come out of your account. It will stay in your account. And, so now, and I'm not interested in paying 35 plus 2% or anything like that to anybody, because nowadays I get money on a 0% basis. Okay. So the banks are giving the loan on a 0% basis, and I'm willing to share the profits with everybody also, So
yeah, but they can say to you, no, we are not interested.
No, they are interested very much, and Rajesh,
they are.
Yeah, Rajesh came and clarified everything, because I told him that, okay, SBLC or any bank instrument or anything which is not conforming to our Islamic finance system, it is not acceptable. If you give me $1 trillion SBLC, it's useless for me, okay, because it is interest based, and I'm not paying interest to anybody. Okay, I don't deal in interest based finance. So I made my point very clear, and I said, well, okay. He said, nothing is there, Mufaddal. $2 million which you are putting in is also refundable. All right. And all this 35%, 2%, etc. has already been paid off. Okay.
Okay.
This SBLC is completely zero constraint for us. Okay. It is available to you, to the company you nominate, HNT World Limited, your company. Okay. And 2 million is refundable. Okay. And it's not a cost of SBLC. SBLC is free. All right. Now, they are giving you this, that, okay, you move forward with your projects, and then we can acquire, the Malaysian refinery and do all the other projects where we are going to be making money. So the company,
who is going to put the 2 million, or what is the company that is going to request that?
No, I think I got the clarification done. Now I believe that, HNT World Limited is our company. Okay. And we can definitely move forward with, HNT World Limited CIS and LOI, etc. And just mention all the thing in the very clear terms. Okay. That we are not interested in 35 plus 2 situation. We are putting in this $2 million to get this, SBLC zero constraint, just to do the trading, and then, use the profits for our COVID-19 and other projects. Okay. So this is the way we will be using the facility. And if that is what it is available to us, I think the DOA, etc., once we give them the CIS and LOI, then they're going to give us a DOA, and the DOA will describe all the details, of the transaction, which is good. So now I got the clarification, and I told Captain Rajesh that I'm not interested in this SBLC situation, because we really don't need it now, because I can actually do my, bullion transactions also without bank instruments. So it's really not necessary for me to, use this also. But if it is there, then, Mr. GM Shahid can utilize that instrument for helping a lot of other businesses out, because everybody needs these bank instruments to move forward with the businesses. They do. So
right,
as a
but
financial...
let me ask you something, Mufaddal. Are you going to apply or you are not going to apply?
No, what I'm just interested in selecting a company now, okay? I need your alignment also that are you comfortable in working and getting it in the name of HNT World Limited, which is easy for us to do.
Yes.
Easy because, what will happen is Hong Kong is in shutdown now. Hong Kong is not operational, right? So Mr. Sattar Hakim will fly to Dubai, okay? And he incorporates our company, subsidiary of HNT World Limited in Dubai, activates an HSBC account over there of HNT World Limited. It's all easy for him to do because he is the owner of the company. He comes and he takes care of this business over here. And then obviously you and me will be the signatory and director also of the company, HNT World Limited, and the subsidiary in Dubai. Okay? And when the Hong Kong opens, obviously our paperwork will be processed for the Hong Kong also. The resident visa and everything for Hong Kong will be done.
Correct.
So I believe that we should move forward with that proposal. And if you are in alignment, you can reply to Sattar Hakim that, okay, we are sending you the air ticket, to fly to Dubai instead of Hong Kong.
Yeah, I am aligned, Mufaddal. Don't worry, you and I solve very fast issues. Yes.
Okay.
I'm aligned.
Okay. All right. So that is done. The other good news is this, that I had a discussion with Engineer Roy today, and I said, well, we know each other for a while. We have also signed a joint venture agreement, a year ago with TQLMA Australia Pty Limited. That whatever, so that agreement is already with you. So now you don't have to waste any time. You just simply give an invoice, okay, of Universal System Limited of your trip to from Freetown to Accra, Nairobi, and Tokyo. Okay, and you will be developing, one, two, basically 3 vendors, whatever number of vendors they want to develop. The arrangement I have with Mr. Roy is this, that you will be given $5,300 for developing one vendor, getting the 5 kilogram gold from him, okay, and flying with them to Tokyo. Okay, so one vendor, 5 kilogram gold, the cost of delivering that to Tokyo is $5,300. Okay.
And that money will be first or it will be after?
No. We have to give him that money, upfront.
Upfront.
Okay? So we transfer, upfront meaning that, for instance, if you transfer $5,000 now into his account, that means he can buy the tickets and everything and start mobilizing himself. Okay. So 5,000, suppose the total cost is $25,000. So you will extend him the advance payment of, say, $5,300, so he can move, from Freetown to Accra, and then, then we can comfortably, but the cost, our cost is this much. Okay, we agree on that. $5,300 for 5 kg.
When do you plan to make the transfer, Mufaddal? When?
As soon as possible. It should not be a problem at all, the money is coming in, Dubai's situation is there. And so I told him that don't worry about it now, invoice us, and Mr. Guillermo will transfer the funds from whichever account he wants to do.
Mufaddal, how I am going to transfer that? How?
Well, that is up to us to decide. We are making money, right? Doing number of businesses. Right? Yeah. We are in a business of not joking around. We are in the business of making money.
No,
right?
I am not joking, but right. But you are saying,
yeah. So we need to do it, and if you say I cannot do it, then I will do it. It's a simple situation. I'm putting you in the loop because we are both the directors of HNT World Limited, And obviously, I mean, you can slap Sakata on his face and get the money, you know, from him also. That we are doing favors to so many people, you know, we are working very hard for their benefit also. Okay. Ask him that pay my commission in advance. Okay. I've done all the work now. I need the money. He will do it. Sakata trusts you. He should give us our commission in advance.
Yeah, but I don't think so, Mufaddal, that he will. I mean,
what I'm saying is this, Guillermo, test everyone out so we know who is really the player and who is standing with us and who is just a spectator. You know, sitting on the sideline seeing the game. We know this is actually the right time when you are when you are actually starting up everything. Then you test people out. Okay. You know, is Mr. Sakata your good friend? Is Mr. Sattar Hakim standing by you?
Yeah, but not that kind of friend, Mufaddal. He's not.
What I'm saying is this, that I don't expect anything from anybody. Okay, I can do everything myself, but we want to test everybody out. We want to test everybody out that what kind of strength they have, you know, what kind of credibility they have. I mean, we are talking about billions of dollars worth of business, and if you say, okay, we cannot really manage to send $5,300 to Roy and maybe $5,000 to Sattar Hakim to fly to Dubai, then I think, you know, it's really a serious problem.
Right.
So we have to perform, okay? And I'm talking with you like, you know, you and me are one soul, you know, two different bodies in Peru and Karachi, but we think like one soul, you know. So we have to resolve this matter in the best way we can. And like I'm telling everybody that don't worry about, you know, money, sell gold. Everybody needs gold today. Everybody needs blockchain gold. Everybody needs people's gold coin. Person with $2 or person with $1 trillion is in need of gold. Today I shared a presentation, okay? Looked into that, look into the presentation. The prediction is in 2 years' time, you know, the value of the gold will be $4,000 an ounce. That is a prediction. Okay, today it is $2,000 an ounce. When I was doing my PhD, it was $500 an ounce. Okay, and this guy is now predicting that everybody is losing the value. No value for shares, no value for stocks, no value for paper currency. Okay, everybody is now looking for digital currencies like Bitcoin and stuff like that, which are not real. So we are the only people who are providing 100% gold to people at a discount, which nobody else can do.
Okay, Mufaddal, just for the record, because you of course have the right to invite me, or the right to ask me, but at the moment I am my financial situation is not to invest. Okay, I mean, just for you to let you know.
No, I'm not expecting, Guillermo. What I'm saying is this: I'm not expecting anything from anybody. And what I'm saying is that when we make a commitment to anybody, we should actually try our level best to make sure that the commitments are met. Okay, and I'm making the commitments based on whatever is on the ground. Okay, I have $100 million cash available in Dubai. Okay, I have.
Yeah.
I have $5.2 billion, $5.6 billion SBLC available. Okay. And I mean, lot of the people in the world will not have access to these things. I have.
Yes, Mufaddal, but the deal of the 100 million you mentioned the other day.
Yeah, we need to do it. We need to do. I'm doing it. Obviously, I'm doing it. I mean, everybody is not, you know, in a position to talk about, you know, million dirham is very difficult to talk about in Dubai now. We are talking about $100 million, you know. It's very difficult situation in Dubai. Dubai is not doing very good financially. Okay. So things are tough, and we want to do everything legally and ethically to make sure that, you know, we do these transactions. And I am doing it simply based on one fact. Okay. And the fact is this, that, okay, I have signed a contract. I have a letter from Robert Cohen that I have 75,000 metric ton gold available to me. Okay, that's a very big strength. Robert Cohen has not signed this kind of document with anybody because he trusts us. He likes my project. He knows that I can do $2 trillion a year business. He knows that. Okay. So after doing the due diligence and everything, like I told you before, my due diligence has been done by all authorities in Australia. They approved me to own a gold mine in Australia. I have the approval for that. Okay. So people have done my due diligence. People know that I am a player. Okay. And I have these gold and these small bit of commodities and stocks and stuff like that, which people do business. They are all bullshit business, I'm talking about real business of climate smart food, which is now $7 trillion a year industry. Okay, we have developed the solutions, which is worth trillions of dollars. Okay, if you believe that the life of a person is worth $1 trillion, we are saving lives. Okay, so people have done their due diligence. Based on that, they are coming up and say, okay, we are ready to work for you. You don't get anything for free in this world. You have to work hard for it, and I have done that. Now people are realizing it, and I was also always maintaining a very low profile throughout, but now I am telling people what I am. And everybody is interested in working with us, so that's it. Tell me something, all the world leaders, they had a conference to rebuild Beirut, okay, the city which was destroyed 4 days ago. All right. They only came up with $300 million. That's a worth of all UN member developed countries, okay, including America. All of them just came up with $300 million. I'm offering them to rebuild Beirut on our own resources, and we can do the rebuilding of Beirut. $15 billion is not a big amount for the kind of transactions which we are doing in gold. And all the governments, okay, all the money of COVID-19 of all the governments will come to us because we have the capability of enhancing that budget by 5 to 10%. So I'm targeting that. And that's the reason I'm investing $15 billion in Beirut, to show everybody what we are made of. You see? So that is the project. So all these small bit of things, which we are talking about, tiny kind of, things which we are wrestling with, they are all peanuts,
Mufaddal, don't get angry. Mufaddal.
No, I'm not getting angry, but I mean, the situation is this, that people who are actually doubting us, look at the amount of time we have lost, in terms of revenue, in terms of concluding this trade co transaction. I'm talking about Japanese system, I would like to take the teeth out of all these Japanese guys. And I told Kasim this thing, that I would like to know who that seller was, who wasted 1 year of my time, I'm going to put that guy in prison, and I'm going to file a lawsuit against him and taking the loss of 1 year. Same contract, okay, which we have concluded today was done a year ago. Look at the prices a year ago. How much money we could have made, Every day, the gold is going up. If we delay the transaction, we are losing money. So that is the whole point. We need to really give our mind, a peace of mind to everybody, so that they come to their senses. We are not here to fool around, okay? We are very serious people. We are scientists, we are engineers, and nobody should fool around with professionals like us. You and me combined, we are worth $1 trillion today.
Right.
The kind of transactions and the kind of projects we are looking at, Guillermo. Think about it. You see, petroleum, so huge opportunity, right? tell me something now that this is a project in Mauritius now for us. Petroleum spill in Mauritius, destroying the country.
Mauritius?
Yeah, Mauritius, the island of Mauritius. A spill has happened,
Mauritius.
a oil tanker got leaked. It's a warning sign, because all these oil tankers in the ocean are filled with oil and, they are lying out there or, with the disaster. If they leak, the whole system will be destroyed.
Right.
Now we have an opportunity of cleaning that up also in Mauritius. And I have this gentleman engineer, Mehernosh, he's also an engineer. He has the technology to clean this up, I have to finance him. So he can go to Mauritius and clean Mauritius up, So when you have technologies and solutions, available, you should be on the top of the world. You should be dictating things, You should be ordering people to do things. You see, people who are not engineers are inferior to you and me. You know that. And we should not be taking bullshit from them. We should be slapping them hard on their faces, okay? And make them realize what they are made of. So like you spoke your mind with Mr. Sakata, very firmly and very sternly, that is exactly what we need to do with everybody. That's where people move,
right.
That's how things gets done. I tell you why this happens, okay? This is not me. This is my dad's style, When my dad don't like anything, he slaps first, okay? I have, I've earned lot of slaps from him. If he doesn't like, me doing anything, he slaps me first, very hard on my face, and then, my senses are all now, I'm attentive, because I know that if I'm not attentive, I'm going to get another slap from him. So all my ears and attention is with him. So I listen to him and then I do the right thing.
Okay. So this is like
it's my
you strike first.
Yeah, it's my dad. It's my dad's style, I'm controlling myself quite a bit, So that's what my dad used to do, When he doesn't like anything, he doesn't like talking, he likes slapping people.
Okay, let me describe to you the deal that I have at hand with.
Yeah, what happened with Akbar? This Aziz, Dr. Aziz.
Well, he's a very senior guy. He when he speaks, it's like he's giving a lecture. Okay, I mean he's like very profound, and in principle. He mentioned that for physical gold, there should be a difference in price regarding to the screen. So the screen is the LBMA situation. So normally there should be a difference that can go from $20, $30 up to $50 per ounce, because the market is very unstable. And if you want to use for physical gold the screen, the LBMA second fixing price, it won't work because there will not be demand. Okay, so that just like that. So now
what is the plan now? He's ready to buy this gold or he is not ready to buy?
No, yes, he's ready. He's ready, and I have a line with him. The following, Mufaddal. So I am bringing a solution to you and completely, Well, so this person from Canada, he can export from a mining operation in Mali, full cost. Listen to this, full cost. No, nothing, but the price is high. It's a gross net 5 discount. Okay.
No, I know we have agreed on that. They are making money. We know the actual cost in Mali. Okay, but since this guy is delivering to Mr. Akbar's refinery, Dr. Akbar's refinery, we don't have any problem.
Emirates. To Emirates, he will. If he accepts, he can start. So I mean, the gross net is 5. I mean, I told Schuller, what is your discount? And he said, well, I thought that you were partner of Sakata, no? And I said, well, listen, I don't want to distract Sakata at the moment, but Sakata told me yesterday, because I was pushing him, listen, I don't want to distract you, and I have gold that will come through brings to any destination. And he said, I can buy that, but at the moment, I don't want to entertain you. So we will work with Aziz. So how this works? I told Aziz, okay, we have a total discount, okay, and I would like to cut with you 50-50. So you take 50 and we take 50 with Mufaddal, okay? So and he said okay. So I mean, there was no need to ask him for 1 point, 2 points, whatever. I mean, we simply divide, okay?
Okay, good.
So yeah, that's good. Yes.
So now what is happening? I mean, so he's going to buy it at 3% net, or he's coming as a partner?
No. At minus 2.5. That will be the price. But the problem that I have to solve with the seller, the person that signs, it's a company from Canada called Dominion West, and the person is Schuller. And as I told you the other day, this person Schuller, he tried as a broker to purchase from Sakata on higher prices. Okay, he was trying to do 11.9. Okay, 11.9. It didn't work. Sakata said, no, we do not sell to you.
No, it's
people,
good.
Okay?
Good, exactly.
Yeah.
So now I think with this particular transaction, what is happening? I mean, is Mr. Schuller signing the contract with Dr. Aziz or not?
Right. Yes. I mean, tomorrow I will make a conference between Schuller, Aziz, and myself. Because the point that I have to solve today with Schuller is, listen, Paul Schuller, the screen price is 2,000, but the physical price should be on the day of the assay, it should be $30 approx below the 2,000, because the market is too unstable, and because being Aziz, a member of the London market, he's a member, he knows what's happening. So the physical gold, that's the Doré gold from Africa or some other places, needs to be below the screen. And so if there's two possibilities, Schuller accepts or he does not. So I mean, I don't know, I do not know, but I think that he will be smart enough, because the other day he asked me, Guillermo, can you find out how much cost will be to convert the physical gold in bullion? And I said, I do not know, I can check. No, but so the difference is, if physical gold needs to be a little below the screen, Mufaddal. I am sure that you understand.
We know that, and he should understand that also.
Right, of course. I mean,
tell them one statement: physical gold, door gold, impure gold has no value. Okay. When the impure gold gets transformed into bullion, 99.99%, and when that is hallmarked, that hallmark gold has a value. Okay, so there is a process of transforming a impure gold into pure gold, and there is a cost involved in doing it. Okay.
Right, but I mean, really, Aziz was very frank to mention that some years ago, 1 year ago, the market was really stable, and you do not have on a single day, that you can go up and down,
like this, so, on the same day, exactly.
On the same day, so that's very unstable, and that's the situation why the physical gold has like $50. I mean, maximum difference.
It has $50 lower. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, the situation is that on a $2,000 basis, okay, 5% is $100 on $100, 5%.
Yeah. Exactly.
And so the problem can be that Schuller can say, no, Guillermo, I want the screen, and if he wants the screen, I will wait. No, I will wait because with the screen there's no issue. So he has to understand the difference between the screen and the physical, and we can move forward. Okay, so that's the issue.
So I think let's move forward with that small transaction also, because that way my only interest is this, that after doing this transaction, we will be able to establish a long-term relationship with Dr. Aziz Akbari. So with all the door gold which is coming to Dubai, then we will have a quotation from him to transform that into bullion for us. We can store it there in Dubai.
He's a strong guy. I mean, he has information. Strong, yes. So he has information that he shared. For example, he told me, listen, Guillermo, last year, 2019, the turnover of Dubai was 800 metric tons.
Okay.
Last year, no?
Okay.
And this year so far, we are in August, the turnover is 100.
I know.
So you calculate the difference. So there is a
huge gap.
Go down.
Huge gap.
Yeah.
And I am, so what we are trying to do, Guillermo, is this. What we are trying to do, Guillermo, is this. With our blockchain gold, okay, our product. Now let's make a target of 1,000 metric ton. Okay. A month.
Okay.
How much?
A month.
1,000 metric ton a month we can do with the blockchain gold. If we get the foreign direct investment incentive from Sheikh Mohammed, I will make sure that that transaction happens in Dubai. Because we have gold available, right? We have gold available. We are giving a blockchain gold facility for people, so they don't have to spend money on, brinks and transportation cost and, the storage cost. So people would love to transfer their dirhams or euros and dollars into gold. We keep the gold in Japan, safe. We keep the gold in metal ore, very safe. Okay, so that is the kind of gold I want to make sure that, regular transaction was like, 600 whatever metric ton. Now we say, okay, we can do much higher.
No. The turnover is on a year basis, Mufaddal.
That was a yearly basis, right? Okay.
A year.
Right. A year basis, right? Exactly. Yes. So, I mean, it will be a great situation for us, to do, say, something at least 100 metric tons a month to beat that.
Right.
Right, which we can do in Dubai. All right, we have got enough buyers over there in Dubai. Gold people also, like Dr. Aziz, but we have other, regular people also who will now be buying gold from us.
Right. The other day you mentioned that you were going to sign or to have a Zoom meeting with this person of the 10% for the 100 million. Did you did that? Or
no, actually what I did was, now you are in the loop. You have formed a group, and I've decided that I'm not going to be doing individual meetings with people. Captain Rajesh is in the group. You are in the group. Dr. Malik is in the group. This new group of, SAMS, TQLMA, Dubai group. Everybody is there. Dr. Gadir is there. So all the Dubai people are there. Okay. So we talk about this situation together. Okay. This is it.
Okay.
There is also a French guy who came, and they had a meeting yesterday, and they are also interested in investing in real estate, business. So I said, well, okay, now we are giving them option to invest in gold as well as real estate, both of the options are available. Tabak Hill site is available in Dubai for us to invest in, and, they can invest in gold also. So they like the proposal.
Yeah, but who's going to take care of the 100 million situation from the?
No, we'll do it. We will do it. We will do it. Our company will do it. HNT World Limited. What will happen is this, okay? Currently, I have a company by the name of Sarah Electronics, okay?
Yes.
Company based in Dubai, right? And yesterday we had a meeting of this French guy with them, with Mokhtar Hussain of Sarah Electronics. And they have had a very good meeting, and they are ready to invest with us, okay? And for different projects, electronic trading also. So now Sarah Electronics can possibly, do COD sales of our, gold. So for instance, if Dr. Malik has $100 million cash, Sierra Electronic can sell them 1.5 metric ton gold on a cash basis. So it's a transaction done on a COD basis, legally and ethically. Okay. And then, based on the contract we signed with Dr. Malik, we reward him for, for his $100 million profits, etc. So that's a separate contract we will sign with him, and based on that, everybody's happy. Right. So this is the model, and
but do you have is there a limit of time in order to do that, or what's
well, I think those are the kind of things we need to work out, because I have a company, another company in Dubai, who has the capacity to do a volume of, say, 1 million a week or 1 million a day, as an example, 5 million a week. Okay, so the contract will be like this, that they can only do transactions with an upper limit of $5 million. So they can only buy and sell, or convert $5 million into dirham. So every company has their different limits, and we need to make sure that all of that transactions happens legally and officially. And H&T World Limited, if we incorporated our company, I don't have any problems in selling $100 million worth of gold to this guy in one day. I don't have any problems with that. We have gold available. So we are capable of selling it at that quantity of gold. And it will be a brand new foreign direct investment company bringing in money into Dubai. So everybody will be happy. So we have the capability of doing it, COD, cash on delivery. Once our company is there, we have a merchant account also established. 6-digit POS machine is also with us from HSBC. 5.6 billion, SDLC is also with us. So we can become a major, player in the Dubai market. Right? That's a plan. That is a plan, and I think we should now make sure that we close this Sakata transaction immediately. We put some money in our pocket and then send the money to Sattar Hakim to fly to Dubai and send the money to $5,000 to the engineer Roy to initiate his trip. And we'll tell him this, okay? The engineer Roy's trip, the destination is now changed to Dubai. Okay? Instead of Japan, we tell him that, okay, bring all the gold to Dubai.
Right. And it's closer.
That's closer. Easier. We know the system's there, and Dr. Aziz is there, who will be refining the gold for us. Right. Okay.
And the dates that we work out with Sakata Mufaddal is that he has before 20. There is a date that it's like Monday 24.
Okay.
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 That's in 14 days, 2 weeks.
Okay.
He has a family birthday. I mean, the wife and the daughter.
Okay.
Between the 16 and the 22. So in the
right.
previous
so
week.
They are not available. Okay.
So he will be on vacation or whatever, but there will be like a family reunion, and so I mean, I think that we have 2 weeks. That this was not the the best situation for Walter, because Walter and anybody like you also wanted to do it now, tomorrow.
No, I think, it's still the time is there. What we are saying is this, okay? Vacation, family, very important. But if we can do something which can be done in 2 weeks, in 2 days, tell me how to do it. I will facilitate that, okay? I will talk to the Prime Minister of Japan. No, I will talk to the Prime Minister of Japan and get it done in 2 days. Tell him that. Tell Mr. Sakata that Dr. Mufaddal wants to have a Zoom meeting with the Prime Minister of Japan, asking him how much investment he wants to do in Beirut to help the people in Beirut out. And I will match it. If he invests $1 billion, I will invest $1 billion. And then this transaction will happen in 24 hours.
Yeah.
We can do that because we are talking about a global project, right? To tell them that we are working on this, and today I'm opening this, I'm offering this invitation to everybody. I'm ready to talk to the head of the state of every government to enhance their COVID-19 budget by 10%, so that that 10% can be utilized in rebuilding Beirut. You see, simple. It's a simple process, right? We are not asking any money from anybody. Okay, we are simply telling them, okay, transform your euro budget or dollar budget into gold, and I will rebuild, Beirut with the profits. Because we are making money in that transaction. Just transform your rupees, euros into gold, and you also enjoy a good inflation-free life, and I will use the profit to rebuild Beirut. Every head of the state would love to be part of this, So now we are actually changing the dimension of the whole thing, okay? Because why I'm telling you this? Because, we are capable of re-engineering Beirut, all right? You've got so many engineers available from India, from Pakistan. They are all idle. They are unemployed. All of a sudden, they will get employment. Okay, and they will all go to Beirut and start the rebuilding process. That is a plan. So tell them that, okay, please try to expedite these transactions. Don't do unnecessary delays, okay? So that we move forward, and then you enjoy a good vacation. Tell them to buy a boat, and then, take your family on a boat. Mr. Sakata. I will actually get him, I will ask engineer Mehernosh to, design a luxury boat for Mr. Sakata. Yeah, he can do that because he manufactures boats, in Mumbai. So all of those things, Guillermo, is possible, okay? So let's try to now move forward and make sure that, we execute these small bit of transactions, and now we need to move forward with 5,300 metric tons, I mean, that's a long contract we have, and 21 metric ton is a very small amount. 1 metric ton is nothing.
Yeah, but the 21 metric tons, Mufaddal, will be enough to trigger the rest, no? So, I mean, really remember, no, that I told you before that you like to speak about the strategic and long-term plans, but we have to do the small one.
I know that. And that's the reason we are saying 20 kg, 20 kg is a very small transaction in Dubai. After we complete that transaction, then we know that the amount of gold, maybe 100 kg, etc., which Roy can bring to Dubai, that will transform from 20 to 100 kg. And then obviously, now Mr. Sakata's requirement was that 500 kg is not enough, and the minimum order quantity is 1 metric ton. So now Kevin Cody and everybody agrees with that. So what is the delay now? We should move forward.
No, the deal now is to satisfy some points that are on the mail that I have copied to you.
That is already done. If you need me to talk to Kevin Cody, I can do that, so that he expedites the matter.
The reply of Walter has been okay. Kevin
Walter
Cody
is working on it, right? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Supply the incorporation, and well, that's the next step. So
that's it. See. So I think the ball is in the Walter's camp. So let him do that. Once everything is completed, then we can request Mr. Sakata to enjoy a very, very healthy, profitable vacation by closing this deal and then go on a vacation. That's it.
Okay,
it'll be better, right?
Right. So that's the story, no?
That's a plan. Now you renew your passport. I will do the renewal of my passport, and then we all meet in Dubai as soon as possible.
Of course.
That's a plan.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Enjoy
Take
your
care.
day.
Enjoy the day. I will be enjoying a weekend, evening, and in a little while there will be a meeting with D.NET team, in New York to discuss this Beirut project.
Correct. Okay. Thank you very much. Take care.
Okay. Take care. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.